Hello, Anatomy, and welcome to the Diffusion STEM case. We're going to be using several STEM cases over the course of this class, and they all are set up about the exact same way. So I'm going to walk you through this one to help you get familiar with the structure, and that should make the rest of them easier as well. If you have taken biology with me before, or you've completed a STEM case in the past with gizmos, then you do not need to watch this video. You may go ahead and close it now and move on to the actual STEM case. But if you're new to STEM cases, please watch for the next couple minutes just so you know where to find everything and how to navigate through. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the launch button. It gives me a bunch of options because I'm in the teacher mode, but it should just start it up for you. And one thing I want to point out is you can maximize this so it fills the screen. I would recommend doing that so you have an easier time reading. There's a bit of descriptions in some of these. And when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and click Start. Now, these do usually come with some kind of background volume, and you can mute that by clicking down here at the bottom, but sometimes it adds to the experience and gives you a little more of the feel of whatever's happening. In this case, we're exploring a train crash, and this is based on a real life situation that happened in Graniteville, South Carolina in 2005, where a train crashed and began leaking chlorine gas. 9 people died because of it, and 250 were hospitalized. So this STEM case is built on a real life situation, and you are going to play the role of the doctor trying to help people. So the way STEM cases run is follow them in rainbow order. You're going to move from the top down through the bottom. You cannot skip through like I am, so you'll have to go through and actually read everything, but it does give you definitions for vocab words, and once you get those little blue tutorials, you can click them and they won't pop up for you again. But it's going to walk you through all the various different information you need to know. So you're going to be introduced to patients, you're going to see their symptoms, you're going to make some hypotheses. And one thing I would recommend with the hypothesis is if you change your mind later, don't go back to the beginning and fix it. Sometimes students do that. That shows me how you are learning as you go. So that's actually more valuable to me to see that your hypothesis was incorrect to start with, and then you added to your learning and worked through it to increase what you know. So as you go through, it's going to walk you through several bits of information. And at some point, and see, we're getting a tour of the lungs here, so fun. At some point, it's going to take you over to the handbook. Now, this is where people get confused. It's going to say go to the handbook. You can navigate through the handbook by clicking on the arrows, just like the rest of the lesson. Click, click, click. When you get to the point where you review, you are not done yet. This is just giving you the background knowledge you need to go back to the case and then start to choose the treatment or whatever is needed, whatever's next in your STEM case. And then in this case, there's 3 different treatments. You'll have a review section. And then here's the most important part. This is where you're going to show me the knowledge that you have mastered in this assignment. So in the case summary, it's going to ask you a series of questions, and you will have to use the information you've gathered to come up with your conclusions. So you're going to tell me about the patient and the timeline up to their hospital visit. So what happened? Describe the symptoms. Remember, you are a doctor. Be thorough. Don't just say they couldn't breathe. That doesn't actually tell us what's going on, right? You're going to tell me how you came to your diagnosis using these terms here. You should have learned about them in the STEM case. The treatment you propose, and that is it. So there are only 4 questions that I will be gauging your knowledge on. Everything else in the STEM case is kind of supportive and helps you work through it, but this is where you show me your mastery. So everything else is practice. When you're done, that's it. You'll just go back over to the Google Classroom assignment, click Turn In. There's no lab report to do. This automatically saves your work, so you don't have to worry about losing it. If you want to take a break and get up and stretch and then come back to it, it will all still be there for you. All right, I am here to answer any questions if you have them, and I hope you enjoy this type of assignment.